Welcome back. My name is Wiko Stefnora, and this is part 2, or should I say continuation of our last video. And in our last video we were talking about stylistics. The topic for the day was stylistics. And before we ended that particular video, I remember listing out the linguistics features which he used in analyzing his stylistics. I called it the branches or the levels of stylistics, and we had linguistics features and the had linguistic stylistics, and I listed phonology, morphology, lexical, which is semantic. I listed graphology. I think that's it. So in today's video we'll be going in details about these things I listed earlier. So let's deal with number 1 on the list, which is graphology. So before we go into graphology, because to me graphology is a wider range, let's talk about orthography. Orthography to me, I don't know, let me define it in the simplest term. In our video here we tend to define things in simplest terms. Orthography is the study of writing symbols. It is simply the study of writing symbols. It's the study of symbols. While in graphology, it is a wider scope, and you are studying how this orthography is being function, like how this orthography functions. You study how orthography is being functioned in graphology. I don't know if you understand, if you're following. Orthography is an aspect. It's an aspect, as I said earlier, of graphology. Orthography it simply means punctuations. You're simply studying punctuation marks. So while analyzing a poetic this thing, you tend to you don't just study it in phonological aspect, morphological aspect, or semantic aspect, which is meaning. You study the punctuations, the orthography is there, the punctuation marks. Why is this punctuation marks being used here? What's the meaning? You tend to see how complex it is. So you also study that. It's each of those orthographies expresses something, it says something, it has a meaning. Okay, let's use this sentence as an example for me to properly explain graphology, orthography, in the study of, in the means of stylistics, how it functions. My God has gone to sleep in a stranger's house. Full stop. Before that full stop at the end of the sentence, stranger's house. If you are spelling this down, definitely you're going to put an apostrophe. Apostrophe is going to come in that word, stranger's house. So an apostrophe will come before the S in the stranger. So, and apostrophe, that punctuation mark is used to show possession. It is used to show possession. So you tend to analyze why this particular punctuation mark, why this apostrophe is being used at this point and in this particular sentence. So this is how graphology functions in stylistics analysis. We are done with graphology. Let's move over to lexical or semantic analysis. That's number 2 on our list. In semantic, we are talking about meaning. Semantic simply means meaning. So let's analyze the sentence I gave you earlier. My God has gone to sleep in a stranger's house. Remember earlier I told you that punctuation mark is used to show possession. Now, my in this sentence is a pronoun. And this particular pronoun, it is a possessive pronoun. God is a noun in this particular sentence. Remember, put that sentence in your mind. My God has gone to sleep in a stranger's house. God is a noun. And noun in this particular sentence means my husband. Stranger is a noun also. And this stranger in this particular sentence means side chick. the other woman. I don't know if you're following. So you can see how I've been able to analyze stylistically. It is my own style. That's the thing about stylistics. This is my own style of analyzing this particular sentence. You are free to use your own style to analyze it. You could be seeing what I am not seeing in this sentence, and you analyze it, your style, and you bring out more meanings. This is the meaning I have been able to bring out from this particular sentence. You can look at this sentence and you can use your own style to bring out more meanings. So to me, this is how I've been able to analyze it. Mine is a pronoun and is a possessive pronoun. God is a noun. And the meaning of God in this sentence is the husband, my husband. Why stranger in this sentence is a side chick. And remember, the punctuation mark in stranger's house means possession. Remember, so I remember, my God has gone to sleep in a stranger's house. You get my style, and you get the message I'm trying to pass. I believe you do. When we'll talk about syntactic is number 3 on our list anyways. Syntactic analysis. We are still going to analyze that same sentence. My God has gone to sleep in a stranger's house. Now, the sentence is syntactically arranged. You have your subject and verb agreements. You cannot tell me there is no subject verb agreement in this particular thing. So syntactically it is correct. And you can call this particular sentence a declarative sentence. Subsequently, over time, I'm going to talk about sentences and types of sentences. So this particular sentence is a declarative sentence. You are declaring your, remember, possession, declarate. So it sees how it aligns. Number 4 on our list, we are going to be talking about the morphological feature or morphological analysis of this particular sentence. We are still dealing with the same sentence. My God has gone to sleep in a stranger's house. And the morphological feature in this particular sentence is gone. Gone. In this sentence, that's the morphological feature. And why it is a morphological feature in this particular sentence is it is in a past participle form. It is in a past participle form. And the next thing we'll be talking about is the phonological feature or analysis. That's the last on the list. And there is one thing we need to note is that there is a use of actuation in this particular sentence. And the voiceless alveolar fricative is being repeated. The voiceless alveolar fricative. One day I'm going to talk about the table. I'm going to talk about it, so you get to understand the consonants and the vowel sounds. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to try and see if I can bring that in part of the video. So you're going to understand what I mean by the voiceless alveolar fricative. So it's being repeated. So that's going to be all for today. Thank you very much, and see you in my next video. I remain your, how will I put it, your person, Rico Stepera Emmanuel. Thank you very much.